All right, so the Most High has given us statutes and commandments, bottom line, and we are to abide by them, all right? But it's not for people. People say, well, I'm a Christian, all right? Or Christian, hey man, that's what they call us. Technically, we're the real Christians, all right? It goes back to Serapis Christus and the worship of Serapis Christus. You know, the deity or wherever they had back in Egypt, Alexandria or wherever it was, with the flower pot on his head, all right? So today, if you call yourself a Christian, you calling yourself, you speaking about us trying to take our identity. See, the so-called white man always been stealing our identity from the beginning, all right? But putting his wicked twists on it, always invoking other gods and deities. And the Most High is not playing about that, all right? This is Isaiah 45 and 4. It says, For Jacob, my servant's sake. Remember, every time you see Jacob, it's not just talking about the man. His name was changed to Israel, which in Hebrew is Yasharallah, all right? It says, for Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, mine elect. Oh, okay, mine elect. So anytime people say, well, I'm a Christian and I'm selected to go to... Well, first of all, it gives you a criteria for Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, mine elect. I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee. Thou hast not known me. All right? That's a wonderful, wonderful chapter. All right? All right? And look, the Most High is saying you can't just join a part of Israel and be like, hey, guess what? I'm with y'all now. We claim it. All right? I believe in the Maccabees and in the comment board, you know, brothers, let me know, but it was Antiochus Epiphanes. He tried to join together with to be a Hebrew, you know, Israelite rather. He got terrible boils, stomach issues. So you just can't run and jump and just say, hey, guess what? The Lord's known me. No, you have to be Israel to be his elect. All right? That's the bottom line. That's what the scripture says. All right? Let's get into more scripture, because two lips can say anything, but the word of the Lord is the one, is the final authority. All right? Hey, we're gonna go right there next to it. This is Isaiah 46. All right, because this is a beautiful chapter, but next to it too, man, Isaiah is getting into it. All right, this is Isaiah 46, and this is verse 3. It says, hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb. And that's a cut. You can't just join in. You actually have to be from the belly. Scripture says the belly from the womb. All right? So we definitely know, all right, that the Most High is speaking about us. We're the ones that are patiently waiting, all right? Patiently, you know that song by 50 Cent? Patiently waiting for... Listen, we're the men of the Lord are doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Chomping at the bits. In shalom to the brothers, man, that stood beside me, that hit me up, that knew when I was, you know what I'm saying, in and out the hospital. I'm not going to get all into exactly what was going on, but hey, the prophets, the spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophets. All right? That's it. Matter of fact, let's get that in 1 Peter. Because that's the reason why we come out here and we tell that this can't cut it anymore. People celebrating Columbus Day, and this man was solely responsible for the rape, rob, and murder of millions. Give me a break. All right? Prophets of the Lord aren't going to stand for it anymore. We're going to tell the sins of this wicked place called spiritual Babylon. Everybody's pissed off at football players for taking it. Who gives a damn about them taking a knee? We want this place literally expunged by fire, by thermonuclear fire. That's the only way to cleanse this place, all right? And all these other places around the world. 1 Peter chapter Salakia. All right? All right. Let's see what we got here. 1 Peter chapter 2. All right. 1 Peter chapter 2. Salakia, I'm getting it. I'm going to get it. Yeah, 1 Peter chapter 2. There's a scripture speaking about that we are the chosen people, the chosen race. All right, Salaki, I'm gonna get another scripture. All right, but the Most High chose us. We was a special people. All right, we were the people that the Lord always blessed. We could do everything. All right, we're the absolute best in sports, in science. Look at, I always go back to Hidden Figures where they show a story, but there's dozens of examples of so-called Negroes inventing things that we never get credit for, but that's what happens in the society. We rather praise immorality, death, wickedness, right? And not follow after the Lord and actually acknowledge, all right? Yeah, people take and love to watch what we do, whatever, but we better fall in line for what they say. As soon as we step out of line, hey, listen now, you'll bite that. Look, these men trained their whole life. Even if we was down with taking a knee and saying, protesting against this wicked kingdom, all right, which we don't give a damn, all right? We're not into that Black Lives Matter, that protest against the flag. I ain't standing for the son of a bitch, but you know, the truth of the matter is that even if they was, they're acting like, oh, what do you have to worry about? Don't you know that professors, athletes, scientists are getting blown away by the police nonstop? People having road rage, neighbors arguing with one another. Man, it's been absolutely mayhem. All right, it's been crazy. So the Most High is going to settle all that and put us in the place where we had to be. But we know, all right, and we're coming to the truth, right? We spreading the truth to the really, this is edification for brothers already out there pushing this word, all right? But Christians come around talking that mess. Hey, guess what? We know you can't just join in. This ain't something that you wait in line and sign. I paid my money. Hey, that's what they used to do with the so-called Native Americans, man. Speaking of Columbus Day, all right, with Gad, they would have something called a $5 Indian. I look at a documentary on it, and basically, if it was a specific time, if you had $5 at that time, obviously it was a lot of money, and you went to the post office or wherever the naturalization, wherever they do what they do, they would claim you an Indian, which gave you rights to land, medical, school, everything. So you had Edomites just join us at $5. I got that, and I can occupy this. So that's the wickedness of this nation, the wickedness of Esau. All right, or Cristobal Colon. All right, and so we know that's Caucasians. All right, European, be like, well, that's not me. I didn't do nothing. Hey, guess what? It doesn't matter. Caucasian means cave dweller. All right, so you grouped up in there anyway. We had to suffer for the sins of our forefathers. All right. So, man, people are wicked, man, to be up in here and get down with this ridiculous holiday. Because listen, Jake can find any chance to cook out pig's feet, ribs, all right, and then got the shits for like 3 hours straight. All that abominations they stuffed in their gut, and that to-go plate with that foil, man. Get out of here, man, with y'all wickedness, man. Most High's come and set this straight. You're gonna put the law statutes in our hearts too, all right?